In the early revolutionary time, 79, 80, 81, 82, we will have to go to the villages and the chiefs will come to you that this person refused to come for communal labor. And then they will bring that person. The adults here will know that some people were caned because you, the commander, once you give order, the person will be given lashes. But when they bring the person who has refused to go for communal labor, the person is already limping, the person is sick, and you look at the face of the chief and say, if this had been one of the ahenkwas in the palace, I'm sure you have taken that person to the hospital. I wouldn't allow anybody to cane that person. Even those who were recalcitrant and have refused to come for communal labor, what I did was rather ask them to be given a portion of the particular work that needed to be done. If you were to go and arrest somebody, especially when we were in Tema is an industrial area, people will come and say all sorts of things about an individual. Then you are given an order to go and arrest the person. You will have to use your own head, not necessarily because you are a Christian. Use your own head, ask questions, and then you realize that people hate their friends and they want to put them into trouble. I come back to the commanding officer and say, I didn't make any arrests because it was an unnecessary kind of allegation. If they have more, let them prove. There are so many occasions where you usually will have that. A lady is absent from work. She sends the baby to the hospital. So you have to mark her absence and deduct her salary. The humanitarian aspects, check out why she didn't come. And before you say, you realize they have been detained at the hospital. Just that she was fearful that the baby might die. So instead of going through the normal reporting, sick booking, she doesn't do the sick booking and runs to the hospital with the baby. When it comes like that, you don't have to give the punishment. About the difficulties that we face when you are the commanding officer who is not a Catholic. Yes, we have that. Not only with the commanding officer. Anytime a battalion is traveling outside, they will give you a minister of the word, a pastor, from the other denominations. And when you want to organize the Catholics to say your rosary, arrange for communion, they say that they are having service, and once in a month they are going to give communion. But I cannot take that kind of communion. So you always have that difficulty. But when you have a difficult commanding officer, there's one woman, when you appeal to her, whatever you want, in difficult times, she's marvelous, and that is Mother Mary. So once we get into the mission area, the first thing I try to do is to organize rosary prayers. We can't gather all of us together, but in their various locations, we gather and then we'll be saying our rosary prayers, intercession. So the moment you are going to the commanding officer, sir, we've been here for 2 months. We haven't had communion. And in the mission area, there are a whole lot of temptations. And you're also afraid that you may die with your sins. So the occasion for you to get a priest to listen to confessions is really, really important for us. So you tell the commanding officer, sir, you see the difficulties that we are facing. I wish to arrange for a priest to come and see our people. Maybe they will be last rites. And people have gone for confessions and they never came back to Ghana. So you will have that difficulty. But with time, some of them get to understand. And some of the COs, when they hear that they are going on that peacekeeping with Auntie Cecilia, then they immediately will go to any Catholic priest who is around, Bishop Essien, Bansibu, and the others. They will go and say, what exactly do we have to do for this woman? We hear that when she gets to the mission area, she will organize the Catholics to have mass. And so before you even move into the mission area, that has already been softened. So that is how we manage. There were others who will also refuse us completely, but we will never stop saying our rosary prayers.